The creation and fall of man. Genesis 2-3. The Lord forms man. In the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens, and every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew, for the Lord God had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground. But there went up a mist from the earth, and watered the whole face of the ground. So the Lord God formed man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. The Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden. In it, he placed the man he had formed. Every tree that was pleasant to the sight and good for food grew there, including the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. A river flowed out of Eden and divided into 4 great rivers that watered the land. God placed the man in the Garden of Eden to dress it and keep it. The Lord commanded him, saying he could freely eat from every tree of the garden, except the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God warned that eating from that tree would bring death. God saw that it was not good for man to be alone. He decided to make a helper suitable for him. The Lord caused a deep sleep to fall upon the man, took one of his ribs, and formed a woman from it. When the man saw her, he rejoiced, saying she was bone of his bones and flesh of his flesh. They were both naked, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed. The serpent, more subtle than any beast of the field, spoke to the woman. He questioned God's command and told her that eating the forbidden fruit would not bring death but would open her eyes and make her like God, knowing good and evil. The woman saw that the tree was good for food and desirable for wisdom. She ate the fruit and gave it to her husband, and he ate as well. Their eyes were opened, and they realized they were naked. They sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves. When they heard the voice of the Lord God walking in the garden, they hid among the trees. God called to the man and questioned him. The man blamed the woman, and the woman blamed the serpent. The Lord pronounced judgment. The serpent was cursed above all creatures. The woman was told she would experience pain in childbirth. The man was told the ground was cursed because of him, and he would toil for food until he returned to dust. The Lord made garments of skin for the man and his wife and clothed them. To prevent them from eating from the tree of life and living forever in a fallen state, God sent them out of the Garden of Eden. Cherubim and a flaming sword were placed at the east of the garden to guard the way to the tree of life.